everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Paige. In today's video I'm going to be showing you all of my physical music. So we have vinyls, CDs and a couple little things in between. And I'm just going to be going through them and showing you what I've got because I love seeing other people's collections, so I thought it would be fun to show mine. I don't have like an extreme amount. Compared to some other people that I've seen, I have a fraction, but I'm collecting and I'm very, you know, I love music, so it's very fun to collect all of the physical media for that. So yeah, let's get started. I'm going to start with my CDs. We have a little stack of CDs here, and we're going to start with the one on top, which is a pretty new CD. This is Eternal Sunshine Deluxe, Brighter Days Ahead. And you can see my camera in the reflection. Eternal Sunshine, Brighter Days Ahead. This is one of my current favourite albums. I think it's so good. I'm obsessed with it. Like, truly obsessed. I can't get enough of it. Then we have Short and Sweet Deluxe, which is pretty new as well. I got this in the last couple of weeks. Again, a favourite album, especially the Deluxe has made me kind of revisit Short and Sweet. And I've been loving it. And then we have, of course, Short and Sweet, the original version. So fun, and I'm so excited as well for Sabrina's new album that's coming out this year. I can't wait to add that to my collection. And then we have another Sabrina, we have Fruitcake. This is the perfect album EP to play at Christmas time. It's so good, and I'm always having these songs on repeat, even occasionally when it's not even Christmas, so Fruitcake. And then we have My One True Love, the Torture Post Department, the Anthology, and the Torture Post Department, the manuscript. But this is signed, which is so cool and so insane that it exists. And then we have the Torture Post Department, but the Bolter Collector's Edition. I got this when they announced like all the collector's editions, and I'm so glad I did because it's so, you get so many good stuff with it. And yeah, I love that. And then we have Reputation by Taylor. This is also pretty new. I actually got this maybe like 2 days before she announced that she owned all her music again. So yeah, kind of like a win, because I was like, I feel kind of bad for buying Reputation, but I also want it in this form, so. And then she announced that she owned them all anyway, so perfect timing. We then have 4 CDs. And these are 1989 Taylor's version, all of the variants of those. These were actually the first CDs I bought with the intention of collecting, because I didn't used to really collect CDs. I was more like vinyls and things, but I saw these variants when 1989 Taylor's version came out, and I was like, yeah, I need these are so cute. I'm so glad I bought them, because now I have started a collection. And then we have Speak Now World Tour CD and DVD. Again, this is pretty new to my collection, and the first thing I did when I bought this was watch the Speak Now tour, because it's iconic and so good. Yeah, Speak Now tour. And then we have 3 Little Mix ones. I used to be the biggest fan of Little Mix when they were like a band. So we have Little Mix Glory Days, which is one of my favourite Little Mix albums ever. It's so good, and the songs on here, like, apart from the singles, are so underrated. Like, Your Love, Nobody Like You, like, Private Show, like, come on, incredible songs. And then we have LM5 CD, little booklet here, and then the LM5 bigger booklet with the CD in as well. So that is those 2. I love these covers as well, they're so cute. And then we have the Lover Diaries. I got these off of Amazon, and I adore them. These are obviously, you know, they come with the Lover CD in the back, but then you also get pages of Taylor Swift's old diary entries and some pages for you to write your own. And I have all 4 versions of these, which I'm just so obsessed with because they're so incredibly cute and a wonderful thing to have. So that is my CDs. Next, we're going to be doing my vinyls. I have a couple. Let's start. So I'm going to start with just what's on top. We have Sour by Olivia Rodrigo. I love Olivia. I think she's great. Big fan of Sour. So very happy to have this. Then we have Guts as well by Olivia Rodrigo. I really want Guts Spilled on vinyl because I love the deluxe tracks. But yeah, we have Guts. So excited for the third album, by the way. Just feel like I need to throw that out there. And then we have two versions of The Secret of Us by Gracie Abrams. We have the standard yellow version. And then we have the pink version because I really love this so much. So I got this. Again, I would also really love to get The Secret of Us Deluxe because the deluxe tracks are incredible. So hopefully I'll be grabbing that. Then we have Eternal Sunshine Deluxe Bright Days Ahead. Again, I bought this in the same order as the CD, so I got them both at the same time. Very happy I have this because I think the deluxe tracks are maybe my favourite, at least currently, of the entire Eternal Sunshine album. Speaking of Eternal Sunshine, we have Eternal Sunshine, the standard version. Yeah, very cute. Current, like, on repeat album for me. And then we have Aurora by Daisy Jones and the Six. Daisy Jones and the Six is one of my all-time favourite books. One of my all-time favourite TV shows. Like, the show is so good. And the music is incredible. They made their own, like, original music for the show. And it's ridiculous. It's so good. So this is Aurora. Obsessed with everything here. Love it. And then we have Sabrina back, short and sweet. And this is actually a prized piece of merch because it comes with a signed insert, which I got when Short and Sweet was first being released. Favourite album, favourite artist. She's incredible. Then we have Fruitcake. Again, I got this with the CD. Very cool to play at Christmas time. And then we're going into Taylor. So there are a couple Taylor vinyls that I don't have. I think there's one. I might be mistaken. Let's find out. So I have Torture Poets Department, the anthology. I am so happy that they made this a thing because, as we all know, Midnight's 3 AM edition did not see the light of day as vinyl, and that is currently a little bit breaking my heart that we don't have Midnight's, like, the extra tracks on vinyl. So I'm so happy that they released the anthology as a vinyl, because for a second there it was looking like they wouldn't, but they did. So this is the anthology on vinyl. And then of course we have the Torture Poets Department, like the standard edition. Love this. So this album was actually, like, reset my life a little bit, because what do you mean this album is an album that exists? It's so good. I can't even think about it, I'm sorry. Then we have Midnight, Speak of the Devil. This is the Jade Green edition. I only have one copy of Midnight. I know there was a thing where you could make, like, the clock, but I didn't do that because I honestly have nowhere to display 4 vinyls on a wall. So yeah, I chose for the Jade Green edition. Then we have Evermore. I feel weird going, like, backwards through her discography, but it's just the way I've stacked them up. Evermore, favourite album, one of my second favourite Taylor album. Evermore, incredible, love it. Speaking of favourite Taylor albums, I can't even think about Folklore. I love Folklore. My favourite Taylor Swift song of all time is Peace, which obviously is on Folklore. This entire album is my favourite album of any artist ever. I love this album so much. I can't even... I'm sorry, I just get a little bit overwhelmed when I see the existence of Folklore. What a great album. And then I have Lover Live from Paris, and I will actually be getting like a sleeve for this to protect it a little bit, and yeah, but this is the second drop of the Lover Live from Paris that they did. I didn't manage to get the first one. This is the second, and it's so cute, and yeah, very cool to have. And then I have Lover in all her beauty. I love Lover. I think it's such an underrated album. Incredible album. And then we have Reputation, The Moment. Love this album, absolutely adore this album. This album is great. And I cannot wait to hear the vault tracks because I just know they're going to be incredible. I know they're going to be incredible. Then we have 1989, Taylor's version. This is the blue, the standard blue, I think. Is it blue? I forget. It's orange! Oh, I got the tangerine edition, that's right. Because this is the only evidence that Sweeter Than Fiction Taylor's version exists. And Sweeter Than Fiction is incredible. Taylor's version, 1989. Wonderful, what a moment in time that was. And then we have the icon herself, 1989 OG, original version, no longer stolen, thank you very much. Yeah, I mean, it's history, it's a piece of history, this is incredible. Then we have Red, Taylor's version. I love Red. I think Red is an incredible album. And it's so long, which I love. I love when an album keeps going and going and going and going. There's nothing better. Red, Taylor's version. And then we have Red, original version, which actually the original versions are pretty new to me in my collection. I had like a thing where I would only buy the Taylor's version, so for a while, the Taylor's version was all I owned, and I actually bought Red, Speak Now, and 1989 off of Vinted, because I wanted my collection to include the originals, but obviously at this point we were still under the impression that, yeah, the music was stolen, so I bought these off of Vinted at a great deal. So these are pretty new to my collection, but I'm so happy to have them. Then we have Speak Now, Taylor's version. This was such a moment in time in 2023. Like I loved the release of this. So I have a special place for Speak Now, specifically Taylor's version of it, because I just think it was such like an exciting time for me when this album was released. So very happy and obsessed with that. Then we have OG Speak Now in all her beauty. The Mattress line is back. Little Shaky Breath in Last Kiss is back. This is so good. And then I have Fearless, Taylor's version, and this is the one that I don't have the original for. I just have the Taylor's version. I haven't managed to get my hands on the original yet. So currently I just own Taylor's version, but I do prefer Taylor's version for Fearless. When I listen to it, I tend to find myself listening to Taylor's version more than the original. But yeah, I do hope to get the original soon. And then we have debut, self-titled Taylor Swift, Little Baby Tay. And again, this is pretty new. I got this on the same day as I got the Reputation CD. So it was like 2 days before we found out she now owned all of her music. So no guilt in buying this because she owned it when I bought it. So it's fine. Can we just take a second though before I move on to talk about debut? Because in her letter she said that she would give us debut, Taylor's version, and the vault tracks if that's something we would be excited about. I don't know how we can tell her that we would be excited about that, but I guess would like to say we would be excited about that. I for sure would be excited about that. And I really hope that we get that because I think that would be such like an iconic thing to have. But yeah, let's see what happens there. Then we have the first vinyl I ever bought. It's not Taylor, it's Little Mix actually, and this is Little Mix Between Us. I actually don't know why I bought this because I didn't have a record player at the time. I didn't have any other vinyls. I just had this, But I mean, good for me for buying it, I guess. But yeah, this is like the greatest hits album that they brought out when they were breaking up. Little Mix. I do want to get more Little Mix music, like physically. And then finally, we have currently an album that is on repeat. And as I'm filming this today, not as it will be going up, but as I'm filming this today, on the 22nd, is it 22nd? It's 23rd of June. It is 2 years today of The Good Witch. The Good Witch is an album that actually changed my life, and I'm not being dramatic. But yeah, The Good Witch, insane album. Maisie's insane. So excited for MP3. The Good Witch. And that is it. That is my entire collection. I really hope you enjoyed seeing it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy it, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to see more from me. And I will see you very soon with another video. Bye!